YouTube? I am back, and today I have something very special for you guys. I have the Apple exclusive Colgate E1 Smart Toothbrush with artificial intelligence. So let's go ahead and check it out. On the right side of the box, you see a breakdown of the app. You get detailed analytics along with some games. And on the other side, you get a rundown of the other features. By far, the coolest feature is the ability to share these results with your dentist. So if you were to get some problem areas, your dentist could suggest some fixes. So this retails for $100 only at the Apple Store or apple.com. And I'm going to leave a link down there in the description box. That's very competitive with other smart brushes because the Sonicare ones go up to about $150. So this is very compelling at this price point. So I'm going to get the unboxing knife out. I already took off the plastic, but there's a little tab down here that I got to take out. So it's got a very Apple-esque packaging, just slides out. And on the inside, there you go. It's very simple, straightforward. The brush is the first thing that you see to pull it out. First impressions are that it's very, very light. I absolutely love that. It's not going to take up much weight if you're traveling with it. So let's go ahead and see what else we get in this box. So you get an extra head. And I did some research beforehand. If you want extra heads from Colgate, a set of 3 is $19, which is pretty comparable to any other smart brush on the market. And then you get a little pamphlet with some startup information. I'm not going to use it. And then on the inside, you get your charging dock. Let's see if I can get it out. It's a little finicky. There we go. So first impressions about the charging dock is that it's got some weight to it, which is very cool because it's not going to be sliding around your countertop. And then it's got these rubber stoppers, which will also help. So I'm going to go ahead and set this up using the app, and I will be right back. So the setup process was actually very quick. It only took me about a minute, and it gave you the option to log in through Facebook or email to save your statistics and keep them, updated wherever you go. So when you log in, you get this front page, which gives you the duration, frequency, and surface coverage. And down here, you're gonna see a 3D model of your teeth that gives you an idea of what areas you've hit and what areas you've missed. The white areas that you can see right here are the areas that I've hit, and the yellow is what I've missed. I just did a quick test to give you guys a demo. So once you start doing it, more often, it'll give you a better surface coverage and duration. Other than that, this front page is very straightforward. And in the brush page, you have a couple different options. You have Coach Plus, which gives you a 3D kind of experience that lets you see exactly where you're brushing. Coach, which is kind of just a generalized area, so it's not as intensive. A Go Pirate game, which is essentially kind of like a temple run-ish game where you're kind of running through and you have to use your brush to control it, or like the area. And then the Rabbids one, which is probably going to be my favorite. And these two games are more geared toward kids and trying to get them to brush better. But I'm not going to lie, I might be standing in front of my mirror every morning playing this game while washing my teeth, according to the Rabbids. So let's go ahead and check out Coach Plus real quick. So as you can see, it's going to start on its own. When you pick it up, you hit the start button. If you hit this, it's going to start on its own. So there you go. So it auto starts. And then I'm going to put it back here, and then you're just going to see how that percentage kind of increases a little bit. And then once you hit 100%, it's going to switch areas, and it's going to give you an idea of where to go next. And then if I was to hit the stop button, which is just going to be powering the brush off, it'll pause, and then you can hit quit, and it'll pop back up on this summary page. And then this is what it'll pop up here. So as you see right here, it says don't lose your data. So I'm hitting no thanks for now, and I'll do that a little later. So this frequency bar shows 2 now, right? Because every time you play a game or do it, it assumes that you're brushing. So there is a limit set on this app to 3 times a day. Once you do it for the 3rd time, it's going to tell you you can't brush using the app anymore because it's going to damage your teeth, which is actually very true. So just be wary of that. And then what I also did realize is that you can't have this brush synced with multiple phones or multiple devices at a time. You can only have it synced with a primary device. So for now, I kept it with the iPad just so I can show you guys on a bigger screen. But I'm going to migrate that to my phone because the phone is always with me. So let's go ahead and check out this Rabbids game. So it is a horizontal game, so I'm going to go ahead and switch that real quick. And then essentially all you're going to do is you're going to hit the start button, put toothpaste on your toothbrush. I'm going to pretend I did that. And then put the brush in your mouth and press the start button. So I'm going to sound a little weird because I'm going to try this in real time and see how it goes. All right, cool. So I started. Now it's in my mouth. Oh, I'm missing the area. So as you can see, as I'm hitting that area that it wants me to, the rabbit will run faster and faster. So I'm gonna take it out of my mouth, and as you can see, it slows down. So as long as you're hitting that area, it's gonna run fast, and you have a timer at 2 minutes. And if you hit stop, which means turning it off again, you're going to see a stop button or a pause menu. So I'm gonna hit quit, and then let's go back to the main app, and let's go back here. So as you can see now, it says that I've brushed 3 times today, which technically I have, but now watch. If I hit this start button, oh, sorry, let's go back and pick a game. It says, whoops, brushing more than 3 times a day can damage the gums. See you tomorrow. So it's not going to let you brush more than 3 times. Of course, you can manually override that if you really need to and just kind of brush, but it's not going to save the data. And then there is an option that I read on Colgate's website where you can share this data with your dentist. And I'm pretty sure you have to log in and save your data to do that. And I haven't done that yet, but that's a really cool feature where you can share your analytics with your dentist in real time. So that way, you know, they know what you're missing and they can suggest things that you can improve. So that way you maintain great dental health. And this is actually a really cool thing to have if you have young children who are looking to kind of, you're trying to get them to improve their dental health, and you can do that by encouraging them to play these games. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna play these games. They're not just for kids. It makes it fun. Brushing is just so mundane and it kind of gets, you know, lost in the shuffle sometimes, but this kind of makes it more interesting, and it gives you an idea of what you need to do to improve your dental health, which is something that really needs to be addressed because there's a lot of people that don't know how to brush properly or just kind of, you know, leave it by the wayside. So this is actually a very interesting way of doing that. And I really like this product. The brush is very light, it's not too heavy. For $100, this is a pretty good smart brush. Like I said, the Sonicare ones can go up, you know, to about 120, 130, 140, 150, whatever they feel like. So this is a really great product, and for it to be kind of collaborated with Apple a little bit clearly through the packaging and the design of the app, it's a really interesting product, and I really do recommend it if you're looking to get a new smart brush or to get a brush that's going to give you some kind of you know, leg up on the rest of them. I think this is a really great alternative. So I would definitely check it out. I'll leave a link to the Apple Store in the link below. Again, like I said, this is an Apple Store exclusive for now, which would probably mean that, you know, eventually they'll probably roll it out, but it is also an iPhone exclusive. So if you're kind of limited if you have an Android, unfortunately, but I'm sure they'll add that support a little later, but for now it's going to be a Apple exclusive product. So I really hope you liked this video, and don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe.